Welcome back to JBs Screaming REALS. Today we're down at the pierhead. I found this venue only a couple of months ago, but I've done alright fishing here. I've had quite a few good fish off here. I've never fished down this bottom end, I've always fished up there to my left. So snag wise, I don't know what it's like here, but I've only just cast in. I'm going to give it the 15-minute rule. Leave my rod in for 15 minutes, bring it in, see what the bait situation's like, whether it's being eaten by crabs or not. I'm fishing main line, 15-pound main line with a 60-pound shock leader. Clip up one hook rig, and the other rod, same line, same shock leader, got 3 hook flappers on it, just to do a bit of scratching around. Obviously still trying to catch the cod. So I hope my last video was helpful to use people who have never picked up a fishing rod before. It was just to give you a bit of insight of how to start fishing. Like, this rod's been in about 10 minutes now, another 5, and then I'm going to bring it in. Right, I'm only fishing to low water. It's 2 hours before low water now. I've never fished this on a low water. It's always been high, so don't know what it's going to be like. Like this right rod to me right, that was the first one in. It's been in 15 minutes now, so we're going to bring that in and see what the bait situation is like. So you don't know what it's snagging, so just get it up. Come on. Oh, don't tell me I'm in the snag already. Oh no. I'm in a snag already. Told you didn't know what it was like about snagging this down here. Can we get it in or not? Oh, I think we're free. We're free. Let's keep it going. Once you get it off, don't stop. It's probably just sitting in a mussel bed or something. But I'm out anyway. Not too bad for weed. No weed on it. Bait situation. Still a fair bit of bait on it, so we're going to leave it in for the 20 minutes. But I'm going to change the bait because this is all going to be washed out now. The bait I've got is some bass and squid. I can't seem to get hold of any worms, but I've done alright on the bass bait and the squid in the past here, so there's no reason why I shouldn't catch. Let's get it rebaited back off. Get it baited up and get it back in. I was going to fish pear trough, but I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered with that walk down to the beach. So just give it a go here. I'm using a lead lift to help to bring my weight up to try and avoid any snags. A lead lift, I'll show you. It's like a kite. You like a little kite. As soon as you start retrieving, it brings your weight straight off the bottom. Right, let's get this back in. I'm not going to cast this as far this time. Just give it a little flick out. Oh, was that a bite or have I just cast over my line? I think I just cast over the other line. It wasn't a bite. Right, bring you back when that happens. Well, nothing to report yet. There's a couple of anglers up there to the left of me. There's about 3 of them fishing. There's a couple of fishing boats out. I used to go out quite a lot on the boats, but can't seem to get on them now. But that's where I've had my best fish. Just go out in the middle of the Mersey. And that ray there, that was a 11-pound ray. It seems like the further out you get, the bigger the fish. Do you know what? I might even get my drone out and get one of them devices so I can connect my weight to it and use the drone to take my line right out. But I've had no cod this year. I've had no cod last year. Hopefully in a couple of years it's going to pick up and the cods are going to come back in the numbers again. Right, I'm going to bring this other rod in now, see what's, check the bait, change it over. I was just bringing this rod in and there was a fish on it, but it just pulled into a snag. I didn't get a bite on it, but there's a fish on it. So hopefully it's at the snag. Oh, it's still in the snag. Oh, I don't believe that. Oh. It felt a decent sized fish as well. Why does that keep going slack? This one keeps going slack for some reason. Oops. Let's just bring this one out the way. See if we can get that one out the snag. There's a fish on it. So it felt quite decent. Just coming up here out the way, see if I can get out the snag. Oh no, it's well truly stuck. Oh. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Shock leader and everything. Definitely a decent fish on that. Right, so I'll bring you back and sort out this mess. Right, we've set back up again after losing that. Thing is, when you do get snagged, even though it's £15 main line, it always breaks by the shock leader. So all you lose is your shock leader and obviously your tackle. You don't lose a lot of main line. Anyway, we're back in now. Still not seeing anyone bring any fish out. But I had a decent one and I could feel it tugging as we're bringing it in, but hit that snag. I'm going to have to retrieve faster once it's off the bottom. starting to get a bite on this. There it goes again. Yeah, did you see it? That's it's gone a couple of times like that. So I think there's definitely a fish on that one. We'll give it a few seconds and then bring it in. I thought it was a crab bite at first, but no. It looks like a whiting bite. Don't think it's a flatty or anything like that, but probably just a small whiting. We'll bring it in and see what we've got. Oh, you know, doesn't even feel like there's anything on it now. You're having a laugh. Unless it was just crabs, but it was more than a crab bite, but nothing. And it was the squid, it took the squid. So we'll put a bit more squid back on there. My bass hasn't been touched. Cut a little bit of squid off. It wasn't far out, it was just a little flick. Right, let's get it back out. Just a little flick out. See what we can pick up. Right, there we go, let it settle. See if we can get something. Try and not make it a blank. We'll give this other rod a few more minutes and then I'll bring that one in. Right, I've just landed the smallest flatty you could ever get. I thought it was filming, but it wasn't. It was only a little tiny thing, but at least I haven't blanked. It's about an hour now before low water. I'm only going to fish till low water, then I'm off. Well, the sun's starting to go down now, but no whiting up to now, just that one flatty. Right, it's half an hour now before low water. It's been very hard going. Hardly any bites. Just one flat fish, no whiting. I'm using the same baits what I used a couple of weeks ago, and I was just raking them in. So it's not the bait, just the fish not there at the moment. But this is it about fishing. You know, you're not going to always catch. You're going to have your blanking days. You might have more blanking days than catching days. That's the way it goes. So I'm going to give it another half hour and I'm going to jib it. So I'll only bring you back if anything happens.